Hello, hello, how are we? Happy day. We're just driving in our car. Hi. Hi. Is that you? Is that you driving in your car? Huh? Are you driving in your car? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. No beep beeps. No beep beeps. Hey, okay, so I got lots of feedback and hate mail, literally hate mail, yesterday from, I told you guys I was going to come live and talk about the after school shenanigans and kind of what our game plan is post after school. And you know what's funny is summer has felt like, I don't know, like we did summer and summer felt like I don't know, it felt easier for some reason. I guess because we had nowhere to be, but if we were home, it didn't work. It didn't matter. Sorry. And now here we are 2 weeks in, and it's been a little bit harder than the adjustment's been a little more challenging than I anticipated. So I think that, with the car? So it took for me just to kind of sit down and think and kind of dream and play with what it was that we are going to do after school. So there's going to be there's a couple, so I want to show you a board. But first I want to say this for the haters out there that sent me really mean messages last night because I abuse my children because I make them do chores. I actually don't make my children do chores. I make my kids be a part of our family. They live in our house and they need to learn to clean up after themselves. That isn't chores. That's like being a human being. And I have a strong desire to help my children become marriageable someday, even at the age of 2 and 4 and 6. What about you? How am I supposed to make you marriageable? Don't really do much. But anyway, I just got like lots of messages for stating that chores, that's actually a form of child abuse. And it kind of broke my heart because I feel like it's everything wrong with America, that there are people in the world that troll the internet looking for a reason to get into a fight. And that just makes me sad, because why do we have to be that kind of people? Why can't we be people who just build up one another in every way? And whether, I end up getting really great messages from women who saw the messages, and I took them down because I'm not about that, but who, live on farms and their kids have tons of jobs. And I said, and that's your prerogative. However you want to raise your kids is your prerogative. And I don't know, like I was showing my husband and he was like, it's just such a shame that people look for reasons to tear one another down when life is hard enough as it is. And how we want to manage our house is one thing. And if you don't like the way we manage our house, then, there's a million of us out there who are trying to, help other women do the same thing. And maybe there's someone else that would be better suited for you. Especially when I don't really think that picking up your pajamas and picking up your toy room and putting away things that you brought out are considered, child abuse. It broke my heart that we were even lumping that into the term child abuse, because child abuse is serious, and that actually is a reality for a lot of children in America. And you really want to go find those people, then be my guest, because I would troll them down as well. But I don't think chores should be considered. And maybe the term chores. Excuse me, sir. Do you have something to say? He's very loud. He's becoming very loud. Do you have something? It's my happy face. Anyway, that is not why I'm here. I really could care less about what other people say. But I bet for someone, if they were to get that message last night, and they would never post on social media again because they'd be so afraid of the 4 people that basically tried to rip them apart, and that'd be the end of it. And maybe they were just trying to share their chore chart with the world, and they thought it was like a good one. I don't know. Like I said from the beginning, so I'm going to back up. we don't do chores. We work as a family to run our home, and that is the reality. We are 6 people living in a house. There is no reason why we can't all work together to make it better. And the truth be told, our kids really like helping. You know, Carter loves doing glass windows. He just thinks he's very fascinated by the spray the stuff and you get to clean it. He really enjoys it. So if he really enjoys it, I'm not going to take that from him. You know that? Go ahead, bud. Here's some Windex and some paper towels. Have at it. You know, Avery really likes to fold laundry because she really likes to organize socks. Do you think I'm going to say no? Sorry, Avery, you're 6 and you shouldn't fold this because you already have enough responsibilities in the world. No, you can absolutely help me fold the laundry. That is very kind and I'm very appreciative considering they're your socks. You should organize them. I know where my socks are. Anyway, so I came up, so back to the point of my story. Dear trollers, you're not getting the best of me today. I just felt really frazzled. They'd come home from school and I'm like, okay, we're not watching TV all afternoon until dinner time. And my kids get out at 2:15, which I feel like is really early. I feel like there is I don't know, there's like a lot of different areas that we could do better at, and I feel like because I've got this baby who has to go to bed and do these things, I just feel like I need to kind of figure that out. So anywho, I made this board, and this is kind of our morning and night. Now, our hope is to also teach our kids about money, not that they're getting paid for brushing their teeth, but it's a way to wrap money, tithing into their daily life. And the truth is I don't really want to buy toys anymore because with 4 kids, I can't even tell you how many toys, way too many toys. Plus I like birthdays, so then you throw in birthdays and 4 kids and I feel like we just have toys coming out of every crevice of our home. So I would rather, can you stop throwing the car? Thank you. So I would rather teach them about money, teach them about picking up to themselves all in one sitting. So here is my board. Can you see my board? You just threw that one so far. Hang on, let me get you a new one. I know you. You're going to try to take and jack it. Do all the things. Yeah, I know. You're you're such a monkey. You find things so fast. Here's a police car. Okay, so here is our board. Basically, black is what they have to do in the morning. Blue is what we do after school. Then during the week, we are going to have a daily kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? One thing that will happen after school. So I'm kind of toying with the idea of putting in some swim lessons, but I can't decide. So right now it's empty because I'm still kind of figuring it out. But I am going to have like a movie afternoon, and the movie will be more a little bit more educational, something that we can then learn and talk about. I just purchased a Bible study plan for my kids, so we're gonna do that once a week. That will be one thing we do. I think we'll have like a swim day, which is just go swim in our pool, and that day they can invite a friend home from school. So whoever that might be, and I will have to work with their parents obviously, but they can have a friend come over. So that's like a friend after school friend hangout. So that will be kind of what that is. And then yeah, I'll keep you posted on as they come up with these activities. But as they arrive home from school, their job is to clean out their backpacks. So put their homework on the table. If there's any notes for me, put those up. Put their lunches up, and they do not get any other snacks until their lunches are complete because I hate wasting food. If you know me, go live in Africa for a little while and you will hate wasting food too. I can't do it. So they will put their backpacks up, they'll get out their food, they'll finish their lunches, and after that, then they get to have, my kids drink Daily Sunshine after school. Daily Sunshine is a shake that I drink. It's just a little bit more made for children, basically. we'll do homework right out of the gate. So Carter doesn't really have homework because he's in TK, but we have a TK workbook, so he'll do his workbook, Avery will do her homework. That's only 20 minutes. We don't do any more homework after 20 minutes, so that's kind of that. They're going to set the dinner table. They'll just take turns setting the dinner table. They will tidy the common room, so the family room is a common room, and then their playroom, they get that put back together, and then their bedtime routine. As they complete each of these, so then this is their morning, make their beds, get dressed, brush their teeth, put their shoes on. Avery reads the devotional and puts oils on her brothers. So Carter obviously doesn't do those two. But that's their morning. So if they get checks all the way down and they don't argue with any of them, so they do it with a grateful heart, they do it with joy, and there's no arguing or frustration, they will get $1. They don't get the $1 today. They will get the $1 on Saturday. They'll get $5. If any, for whatever reason, they don't get $1 that day, then they won't get $1. They will have the opportunity to choose to tithe at church on Sunday, because where they go to church, their children's. Come here. Would you like to sit with me? Come here. Big boy. So they will have the opportunity to choose to tithe on Sunday with church if they so desire. So that is that's what our board looks like. It's very simple. They really enjoy checking things off. If your kids like to cross things off, you could make the board differently. But I just feel like it gives me a little structure. It helps me make sense and have the best plan possible for the day to come. My goal is, if I haven't prepped dinner, they will help me prep dinner. I love having Avery help make dinner because she then really wants to eat it, no matter what it is. So I might save that. They'll make dinner. Maybe we'll make maybe one of the days will be cooking day and we'll make some muffins, or we'll make something. So one afternoon will be cooking day, and we'll make something. So the other thing that will go on this board is what the fruit of the Spirit is of the day. So we have fruit of the Spirit jars. Fruit of the Spirit jars, you know what the fruit of the Spirits are. Fruit of the Spirits are, do you want me to sing them to you? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness. What am I forgetting? The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness. Don't forget self-control. So those are the fruits of the Spirit. So we have a fruit of the Spirit jar. So they have jars, and if I see them, they don't work for it. There's not like a thing, but as I see them do whatever the fruit of the Spirit is that day. So we'll talk about it a lot. If it's faithfulness, what does that mean? How do we Can I help you? Can I help you? What is it? What's right here? We'll just talk about it a lot. We'll refer to it. And then as I see it being demonstrated, it will be they won't say, Mom, look at me, I'm being peaceful. No, it'll just be me recognizing that they're being peaceful and putting a bead in their jar. I learned that from my dear friend Carrie, and it works really well in her house. And so that's what we will do. You're gonna try to eat these, aren't you? Yeah. These are really great necklaces. Unfortunately, they're also the best thing. All my kids have done that. You're a monkey. You're a monkey. And that's it. So that will be our board. It's really easy. I might put the kids in an after school. There's a yoga class on Tuesdays, because it's early release day. So we're just kind of playing. But that, I hope that helps you guys. I hope I will share the Bible study that I found if you need it. And I will, if you need anything else, just let me know if you have any questions about it. And I hope that was helpful to you. Have the best day, and we'll talk soon. Hey. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Hi.